Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I just thought that I would spread some more of my love and tenderness today with you. I'm not in my regular chair because of... Let me see if I can do this. Is she in there? I hope she's in the frame. I'm not sure. Anyhow, it's Mars, so I'm over here in this other chair. Seems very strange, ladies and gentlemen. Anyhow, I have a confession to make, so I'm going to do it right now. Back in the old days, I'm now 53. In Houston, when I worked in Houston at a restaurant, I had a good friend who shall remain nameless, but we had a lot of fun together. He might watch this and he'll know who it is. And we used to sort of, I guess... Well, we were young. I was young. I was in my 20s, and we used to sort of get our kicks out of... Maybe our jokes and our sarcasm were a bit involved with. They were, I don't know. We got our jollies. I don't know how better to put this, by kind of cutting other people down. Well, one day, one of our co-workers, who we literally nicknamed... Oh, God, you're going to think I'm terrible, but I just want to show you how sometimes I have flashbacks to those days. One of the bartenders approached us. He was a very nice-looking fellow, but he didn't seem to have a lot... how can I put this delicately? Well, we called him the small elevator because we thought he was a dumb waiter. Get it? Small elevator, dumb waiter. Anyhow, he approached us and said, "Listen, you two, you seem to get your kicks out of cutting other people down. And it's, it can be fun for a little bit, but it's really not right." And he kind of called us on the carpet, I believe is the saying. Gosh, I am really trying to lounge. And there we go. So, at any rate, that's what happened. And we, my friend, my partner in, I guess, getting our kicks out of making fun of people here. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We started to change our ways over it, honestly. So, I mean, not that, clearly I do make fun of people from time to time. So, I just felt like I should confess with that because clearly some of that seeped out earlier today when I went on about that woman and her cowboy hat. I don't know a thing about the woman, okay? As some of you know, I sort of avoid the television news, especially like the plague, and then so-called alternative media. Well, some of it's reporting on it, but reporting appropriately, I guess, and other people are just really letting loose about this whole thing and, all Trump hatred all the time stuff. And it gets a little irritating after a while to me. And I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not an anybody supporter. I'm a political atheist. That's what Lionel calls himself. And my friend down the road here, Joan, she wants to go register at the courthouse as a political atheist, and I might do that with her. So, that means I can feel free to say what the hell I want. I'm not defending anybody, not sticking up for this one or putting that one down, or if I happen to say something similar to what Trump said, I wouldn't even know that because I don't listen to the man. No offense to my Trump-supporting viewers. I'm sure I don't think there's that many of you, but you might like some things about him, I suppose. At any rate, oh, thank God, Mars got up. I just find this chair is just so much more suited to my lifestyle. There we go. Oh, there's that owl on my shoulder. Okay, I'm getting another fever blister right above that one. I finally took that lysine, L-lysine, whatever it's called. I forgot to do that, ladies and gentlemen. It usually knocks them out. So, yeah. So, at any rate, maybe I shouldn't have gone off about her hat, but in my opinion, it looks goofy. You let me know. Is that considered like getting my kicks off of somebody's... I've never done it off somebody's looks. That's not what we were accused of doing in Houston. It was more like, not their looks, but their maybe personality we'd make fun of or something. Something like that we were sort of getting our jokes and getting laughs at the expense of other people, but not because of the way they looked. Maybe because of the way they did something or whatever. So, I've never been much of a, making fun of somebody or any of that. In my youth, I wasn't a bully or any of that jazz. Like, I never picked on kids at school or anything. But I did, I did get a laugh or two, or, gather an audience around, well, at the expense of other people, I think. That was true. So, I don't think that was the case today with the hat comment that I made. But maybe you read it differently. Perhaps I could, use some feedback on this, because I just don't know. I don't know. And it doesn't really matter, because from what I can gather from a couple of my lovely viewers, this woman is kind of all talk and no action with the veterans stuff. She has voted no on several times in terms of some benefits for the veterans. Now, that being said, I do understand when people vote against military spending. I think people get that confused. I don't even think it's the same fund. Like for advanced, increase in military spending, I don't think really that goes a lot to the soldiers, does it? Am I wrong there? I'm not sure. Oh, that'd be awful if they tied that in. That'd be a way to get everybody to vote yes for these rises and, in the military-industrial complex. I don't think it's related. I believe a friend of mine whose husband is a veteran told me that military spending doesn't necessarily benefit the soldiers or the, other branches as well. I always say soldiers. So, okay, I'm done rambling, I think. I'm looking in the window. It's Zoe's up there today. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has a lounging. Something weird happened right there. While coming at you with thoughts of the day, please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Bye.